Takes the handoff and he'll head left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic and costs his team in a big way.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Makes a quick grab. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, USF.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Ball handed off. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's Sellers. Receiver makes the catch. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at 2nd and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's 3rd down. You better make up for it right here.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Getting set. Here's second down. The shotgun, handoff inside. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, they can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and creates some vertical seams for big plays.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Toss play, running right. Finding some room with the 25. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Bulls. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Pressure is coming. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws to the tight end. He's got it for a big gain. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place, just the right time.
Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, South Florida.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
Tack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back, bringing pressure. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but then make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down at 10. Handoff from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And the wideout goes in motion. That's a design quarterback keeper. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback, and he uses his legs to pick it up.
They're going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, FIU. And they'll set up with a PAT. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. USF offense is back out there now. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play, and they keep it going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? QB decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, what a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter, but the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's going to take off here. He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Looking to throw it on first down. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Direct snap to the back. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. The game makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
At the game completion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Bulls will line up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the running back. Nowhere to run up the middle. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
I like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Kick is up and no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a two-possession game.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
He's running out of time here. Extending the play now. Breaking free at the 35. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Pass rush closing in. Going to try to use his legs here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. First down. Clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Daniels. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Sellers. The pocket breaking down. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They look to throw it here on second down. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football.
Trying it onside to start the 3rd with the lead. It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the back gets the football. The Bulls pick up enough for a first down here.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
That solid run, good for first down yardage. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. We go with a direct snap. Will he score here? Touchdown, USF. Still no answer for this offense. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Running out of time in the pocket. And tackled there by the defense. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway. First down here for this offense. They'll hand it off. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. To stretch the lead, the route is on. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Heavy pressure. Hit as he throws. Big gain. Catch made at the 30. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
But when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to sit?
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off moving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where is that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
They got some ground to make up, second and long from the 15. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. He's got room to run now. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line. The Bulls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He hands it off from the gun. Football knocked loose in the backfield. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now here's the toss play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Using his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. He's been shredding this defense with his scrambles today. The Bulls pick up enough yards to move the sticks. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action to get the defense.
Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, South Florida. And the route is on.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. The kickoff will be a return. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw testing the middle. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not a long return, but the important thing to pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Bulls are in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Second down play coming up for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. Misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
And that ball is incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Back to pass. It's Sellers. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up a fourth down now.
On third and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains on that incompletion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. He's running out of time here. Contact as he let the ball go. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And they pick up the first down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Bulls are going to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing...
Touchdown, USF. And this one is getting ugly. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Pass rush closing in. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
pre-snap movement in the backfield. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's escaping the pocket now. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Trying to create here on the move. He's got it near the end zone. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. The Bulls line it up with 1st and goal. It's an option look. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.